Hi everybody. So a couple of days ago, we sent everybody an email saying that we found this this personal bidet on Amazon that you could use and connect as a DIY project in your home to help you if you're struggling to find toilet paper in these tough times. So I went out and bought one, and I'm going to install it in my house and show you guys how to do it so that you can do it yourself. So here we go. It came in this unassuming box, and these are the parts here that it came with. It came with a hose, it came with the handle, which has an adjustable head on it, which is really neat, and it came with the bypass valve, which we're going to install on the toilet, and a hanger, which I've already pre-assembled, that hangs on the inside of the toilet for you to put the handle on. You can also mount that handle on the wall, and they gave you a bunch of mollies and screws for that as well. This thing, honestly, I gotta tell you, it's pretty well made. I'm surprised at the quality of it. So let's get going with it. You're gonna start by shutting the valve off behind the toilet, and remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So you're going clockwise to shut the valve off. I would flush the toilet at that point to make sure that the valve was off so that you don't hear any water running. You don't want to start taking things apart and the valve didn't hold. You'll get a little bit of water, so you're going to need a rag to make sure that you can wipe that water up. Now when I take this apart, a little bit of water is going to come out of the valve. So we're gonna put a pan under it for that. And all we need is a pair of pliers. Okay? Gonna loosen up the supply tube under the toilet. And there's the water. You're going to get a little bit of water out of here. Okay. I'm going to install the valve on the end of the supply tube. See it? Screw it right in there. Okay. So now out of this side of the valve is going to be the hose. And this is going to connect back up to the toilet. So I'm thinking we're going to want to point it this way towards the toilet so that the hose can reach. Okay. So I think I might have to make a loop out of this. So it reaches, and there you go. Very nice. And this nut spins, so you don't have to spin the whole thing. And tighten it down just snug. You're not going to want to make it too tight because you don't want to break anything, right? So hold your hand back here and just turn the nut until it feels reasonably snug. Now, I don't want to turn the water back on because I don't know where the valve is located. So I'm going to attach the handle. Very simple, like a shower handle in your bathroom, in your shower. Sorry, backwards. Forgive me. So there's a tapered side. The tapered side goes on the handle. And the other side goes to the valve. And these are all just hand tight. You don't really have to tighten these up. Okay. Now let's turn the water back onto the toilet. Alright, so the toilet's filling up. If this does happen to you, see there's a little drip right here? Packing on the valve might be dripping. Just if the valve is open too much, close it a little bit. It'll probably stop. If not, you can tighten it a little bit, just a touch. And it should stop. And it did. Okay, let's see if the valve works. So now, the valve turns, and the water goes to this hose. And it works. pretty cool. And it's got different settings. That is awesome. That is really cool. Okay, so then we're gonna take the hanger. Hang it on the inside of the toilet. Okay, that's a little interesting. And then take the handle and hang it on that. It's in, it works. If you didn't get any toilet paper, at least you can now find a way to take care of business, so to speak. I hope this helps. I hope you guys can get this in, and I hope it makes a difference in your life during these really, really stressful times. Of course, if you need us, we're always there. We can come help. But this is Salvage Atlante, and I hope this all works for you guys. Good luck.